Yo, chat, what's good? Hope y'all are having a fantastic day, and welcome to another exciting, super exciting Dokkan battle video. We got info. The Dokkan now went live about 2 hours ago, uh, and we got a new God Goku, of course, like we already knew that, but we are getting a new Super Saiyan Vegeta that's insanely busted. But honestly, before I talk about that, I just want to show you like a little bit of the celebration before we continue because the celebration is looking kind of solid. I don't think it's an amazing celebration so far, but it's looking kind of solid. So I just thought I'd point it out. Just like the highlights real quick, as you can clearly see, the celebrations are all about Battle of Gods. We're getting event missions that are worth like 50 stones throughout the whole event period. You can clearly see it right there. That's great and all. We're also getting training items or items in general just to like strengthen our characters. The daily login bonus, the 3 plus 1 plus 8 stones. We get them on March 17th, as you can clearly see. March 18th for others. Uh, we're also getting a new Infinite Dragon Ball history, which is great. Obviously, that's amazing. For free to play players, of course, because new stones, more stones, anything that gives us stones is gonna be great considering how busted this God Goku is. And then we're getting burst mode versus physical Beerus' Dokkan event. I think burst mode is a great event. It's a nice little event. It's basically custom difficulty. I think that's really good. And we're getting Beerus and Whis' theme. That's pretty much it. And we're also getting like I mentioned before, we're also getting the Whis renewal event that was not mentioned here. I don't know if it's going to be a JP only thing. I assume Global's also gonna get that, but we'll see. And let's just talk now about the units. The units, which is something I'm sure a lot of people want to see. And we're going to see a little bit of Beerus and Whis. Beerus and Whis, they're honestly really good. I think they're amazing. Those are the categories. They're helping out Realm of Gods, Siblings Spawn, Space Towering Warriors. The leader skill, there's right there. It doesn't really matter that much. But this is the passes. This is where everything matters. Key 7, 150% attack and defense. That's great. This unit struggled for Key. Giving themselves Key at the start of turns amazing. Medium chance of performing a crit scan of whatever, in my opinion. And then he gets 70% attack and defense, as well as a high chance to dodge. For 7 turns, that's a lot, after receiving an attack. And then he launches an additional super attack when HP 70% or less. Honestly, that's just great. That's just like, honestly, considering how hard these events hit, you're probably gonna be below 70% HP a lot of the time. It's kind of counterintuitive if you really think about it, because of how his super attack effects work. He raises attack and defense for 1 turn, which is great, but he heals you for 10% HP. I mean, that's great. Obviously, a little bit of healing is always great, but I feel that that's gonna counter your chances of you getting an additional super attack. He greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and recovers 15% HP on 18 key. Honestly, this unit is great. This LR Beerus and I think they're a really good unit. I would love to test them out, but I don't have them, so that it is what it is. But the man of the hour. I'm sure people care about Beerus and Whis, but who cares? It's God Goku, man. God Goku. God Goku. Anyway, God Goku chat. God Goku is certainly one of the units that you should, honestly, I personally feel that you should pull for. He leads Pure Saiyans or Hybrid Saiyans, category key 3, HP attack and defense by 170%. That's an amazing leader skill. An amazing leader skill. Plus an additional HP attack and defense up by 30% for characters who also belong to the Power of Wishes or Exploding Rage category. What makes it interesting is that this is the first unit that basically sort of leads Power of Wishes for Global. Global does not have this category yet. And because of this God Goku, now he does. Now they do. Right. I don't think Power of Wishes is as strong as it is on JP, but it's still a solid category. It has a lot of potential. Exploding Rage, I don't think it's a great category, but we'll see about that. I think it's, but even then, even their bad categories, the 3 key 107% attack and defense to pure Saiyans or hybrids is just alone really good. Really good. Anyway, yes, he stacks attack and defense, as you can clearly see right there. Dragon Smash, a physical attack, a physical melee, I believe it is. Raises attack and defense and causes immense damage to the enemy. Amazing effect considering he stacks, and so activates entrance animation once only. Attack up by 100% when performing a super, and randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to physical key spheres for 6 turns from start of turn when there are 6 or more superclass allies on the team at the start of the character's attacking turn. This man's gonna be hitting really hard if it wasn't obvious enough. And the fact that he stacks, basically, even if that 100% attack and defense, 100% attack, excuse me, runs out, you will still be hitting really hard. Okay, so at start of turn, he gets 2 key and 150% attack and defense. That's great. TURs giving themselves key is also really good. Plus an additional 50% attack when attacking. That's great. Multiplicative buff, I believe it is. Medium chance of dodging. That's not the best. Plus an additional 50% attack and chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, plus 30% with 3 or more key spheres obtained. The catch with this is that I don't know if they add up. It would be nice if someone could let me know. But because having 2 separate 30% chances to dodge is not the best, in my opinion. I really would love it if they actually add it up and make it 60% chance to dodge. That would be really good. And then launches an additional super attack and guards all attacks with 6 or more key spheres obtained. Plus an additional 50% attack from start of turn in which the character performs the 4th super attack in battle. To sum it up, God Goku good. Must summon, in my opinion. I'm not even being biased because I just genuinely love the Super Saiyan God transformation. And God Goku is just certainly that guy. He's him. He's him. He's certainly him. And I genuinely think that this is an amazing unit that you should honestly go ahead and pull for. But he has an active skill, which makes him Super Saiyan Goku. Just a simple Super Saiyan Goku. And this Goku, Alright, so his super attack effect raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage with a medium chance of stunning the enemy. A solid effect. Considering you're stacking with God Goku, this man's going to be hitting really hard, for sure. And then for some reason, they just decided to give him guaranteed crits for 3 turns. It's super effective against all types, starting for the 4th turn, excuse me. And then gets 2 key attack and defense up by 159% at start of turn. Plus an additional 100% attack when attacking. And then gets a great chance to dodge before attacking. I don't like that part, honestly, because he loses it after he attacks. But then again, if you're stacking with this guy and you're lucky with RNG, this man's gonna have like so much defense, so it won't even matter. And then he has a high chance of launching. He launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super. Amazing unit. I really love this God Goku. Is he a must summon? I'd say yes, but the problem is that his banner might not be that great. Who knows? He might have a lot of Saiyan Day units, but there's no denying that this God Goku is just broken. He's amazing. I really love him. And now the Super Saiyan Vegeta. This Vegeta is amazing. Outright. He just is. Alright, so let's start with his super attack effect. He raises attack for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to the enemy. That's it. I understand that people's rage right now because he only raises attack for 1 turn. But trust me. Listen, trust me. We're getting there. He leads exploding, raise 3 key, and 130% attack and defense. Not that it really matters, but hey, okay, sure. Doesn't really matter anyway. And then his passive. He starts out with 200% attack and 3 ki at start of turn. That's good. Then he guards all attacks for 5 turns from start of turn. Bruh. And then gets an additional 40% attack with each attack received up to 200%. And then gives all allies 30% attack and defense, self-excluded. And then all enemies minus 20% attack for 2 turns after the character receives an attack 3 or more times in battle. Every 3 or more times in battle. I assume basically he needs to get hit 3 times and then he can pop off that minus 20% attack and attack to all enemies and then give all allies self-excluded 30% attack and defense. I believe that's how it works. But this Vegeta is going to be insane. He gets pretty much 400% attack and defense. And then he's guarding. That's just great. And then he has an active skill, which makes him even more busted, if I'm being honest. It's a lot of info, so I'm trying to go as fast as I possibly can. But to sum it up, this Vegeta is amazing. Okay, so his super attack effect greatly raises attack for 1 turn and lowers attack. The lower attack bar is not really that necessary. Maybe in Super Battle Road, but I don't think you'll be seeing this guy in Super Battle Road. I genuinely don't. So anyway, let's get to his passive. 100% attack, a defense, a start of turn. Then he gets a high chance to perform a crit. And then launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack for 3 turns. From start of turn. All that from start of turn. Which is really good. Then he gets an additional 3 ki and 200% attack and defense from start of turn. Then gets an additional attack when performing a super attack. Wait, I'm reading this wrong. He gets 100% attack, high chance to perform a crit, launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack for 3 turns from start of turn. My apologies. And then gets 3 ki and 200% attack and defense from start of turn. And then gets an additional 100% attack and defense when performing a super. And then he just outright guards all attacks, period. Then gets an additional 50% attack and defense, launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when performing a super attack, and chance of performing a crit. Plus 20% if there's a movie boss's enemy. I'm reading a lot, I'm sorry. But to sum it up, this Vegeta is insane. He's getting too many multiplicative buffs. This man, I'm sure people are already doing the tests. This man is going to be at, I don't know, 600k or something like that, 700k, 800k post super with guard. This Vegeta's insane. Honestly, these units are insane. This is looking like an insanely good celebration. I really hope that it really turns out that way. I mean, I've been hearing, like I said, the physical beer is good EZA, but who knows? Even without that EZA, this is already a really good celebration. But that's about it from me, if you ask me. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to watch my video. I'm trying to improve, like I said in my previous video, that I'm trying to improve. Any suggestions that you might have for me or feedback, pretty much, are welcome. And hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you guys then. Peace out.